Hello, Gary Hernandez here to welcome to Cane Self-Defense with Master Gary Hernandez. We're beginning again with our series, Brand New to the Cane. So I'm going to go over another technique for you guys that have never ever had to use the cane. You're brand new to owning a cane, using it for self-defense. In this video, we're going to go over a two-handed high block. Now, I don't just like to block, I like to also redirect, and I'll explain why. Now, I'm taking a cane that I carry with me. I don't care what company makes it. I'm entrusting the fact that I'm going to be able to bring this cane up and stop something from hitting me in the head. Well, if you've seen my videos before, you'll see that we've already done that with a baseball bat and we've done that with a machete, but not on traditional blocks. I did the redirecting portion of that with the high block, and I'm going to be showing you how to do that here. With a traditional regular high block, you saw where the cane got busted by a baseball bat that was swung at me. So you're going to see the difference in that. But let me break down a high block. When you're doing a two-handed high block, number one, you just don't want to keep your feet together, lift, and try to block something, because it's going to take you and knock you off balance. I don't care how strong you think you are, it's going to move you back. You're going to have to readjust your footing. Now, one of the things you can do simply is take a foot either forward a little bit or take it back a little bit. If you're in martial arts or you've done martial arts before, you understand about a 4 balance. Don't go into a horse stance. It's going to knock you back. I don't care. Okay. From here, you want to have your body with 50-50 of your weight distributed in a downward motion versus any kind of a back balance in a high block or any kind of a horse stance or just a traditional stance. You want to be able to step out, raise that, and block. Now, on the block itself, you got to understand, you're blocking two different kind of things. Mr. Bob, can I give me a hand? What I mean by that is the first thing you might be blocked. First off, I'm not going to block. He's just going to show you where he would attack me. Either in the head or down in my collarbone. He can come down and catch me in my collarbone. So he's going for either here. If he misses, he can hit my collarbone. So he's using a long range tool. Second thing he might be coming at me with is a short range tool. He might have like a bottle in his hands. Any kind of a bottle, and he comes down and he hits me in the head and cracks it over my head. He might have a big knife. He might have it in that psycho position to come down and slash at me, or even the top of the head or the face, something like that, just coming straight in. But if he's coming in lower, then I'm going to do a different block. But this one here, he's either swinging high, so it's either something small in his hands or something long like a cane. So we're going to go over that real quick also. But again, let's break down this block. I'm going to do it in a 2-segment series here. One of them is the block itself, and then I'm going to show you how to redirect it. When someone swings something at you and goes slow and I block it, I want to make sure, A, I'm not blocking super high. If I'm blocking really, let's get a little closer, sir. Go ahead and do it again. If I'm blocking too high, it could slip underneath and hit me, especially if he's got something short. I could go up too high, it could slip underneath and catch me. If I'm blocking too low, again, comes to my head, just do normal swing. If I'm blocking too low, it could power through and hit me in the head, or it could break and come over and catch me in the top of the head. And so I don't want that either. Now, when I'm blocking like a cane or something long, go ahead. I'm blocking this object here, the wood. When he has like a bottle and he's going to hit me with a bottle, go slow because, go ahead. I'm blocking the arm, not the bottle, because the bottle is going to break. So I'm blocking the arm. So you have to understand that. Don't try to block the bottle. It's going to break, shatter, and it's going to cut you in the head. If it's a knife, it might slip underneath and slice you. So with smaller objects, block the arm. With longer objects, block the object. Now, also, that affects the individual. Bring them both, please. Can you put the bottle right there? when he swings the cane, or a stick, a bat, whatever, I stop the object and the man's not hurt. I'm just stopping with his hands. When he has a bottle, go slow because I don't want to hurt you, and I'm hitting that wrist, I'm going to hurt the arm. And that allows me to do something quicker to him, and he's not as fresh. So you have to look at it like that as well. But let's go ahead and get into the proper block, what I do here for redirecting. Now, we're going to go slow, so as he comes in, as I block it, actually we're going to go fast, so you can see this done fast, and then I'll go slow to break it down. Back up a little bit. Go ahead, go for it. Boom. Now, you heard the clunk and you saw us move. Let me slow that down for you. He's going slow now. As he's coming through, I'm stepping in, I'm hitting it. Instead of standing here trying to absorb this to where it could break through, as it hits, you heard it hit, I redirected it by shifting my arms and my body. Go a little bit, just a little faster. Block, and I hit. Notice my movement. I came in close now. From here, my counter. First counter I could do is simply smashing him right into the face, driving him backwards, and stepping back myself. Again, sir, come at me at so-so speed. If I move this way, I can take the tip, jam him into the ribs or into the face as well. Notice how I'm still backing away. That way, if I hit him, he doesn't swing widely and still catch me. So let's break that down again real slow. As he comes in, I block as it hits, and just let it kind of do it again. As it hits, so I'm kind of smacking and turning it. I can also step backwards, creating distance after I redirect it and catch him in the head or catch him in the leg. So if I don't want to go for his head, I can go into his collarbone and I can go into his leg. We're going to do that just a little bit faster. Obviously, my impact won't be that. Boom. And that gives me distance to strike. Now he's got a bottle in his hands. He's swinging a bottle. You could be at a bar. You could be at a party. You could be walking down the street. This guy picked up a bottle. It doesn't have to be a liquor bottle. It could be, I know there's plastic bottles. It could be a plastic water bottle frozen. So someone, they were doing that a while back. They were freezing it, throwing it at people, hitting people with it. So it could be that. He's going to go a little slower because of the wood on his wrist isn't going to feel really good. Back up a little bit so they can. So as he comes through, he's still swinging on my head. I'm hitting that wrist, knocking it out of the way. That's going to injure that wrist a bit. Again, I can jam into the face, into the collarbone, into the stomach. I can hit him in the knee. I can back up, catch him in the collarbone or the head. Most people, when they get injured, they will start to retreat backwards because it hurt. So as he does that, I come in, I smack it, and then I swing. Now, he does it again. I come through, hitting that arm. I can hit him, back away. I can even swing this side, catching him with the crook. So I can do this high block with the redirectional technique for more safety in close or distance. So what I want you to do is take your time, practice it, bring it up, make sure it's not too low so something doesn't hit and come over. Make sure it's not too high where something hits and comes directly in. And if it's a baseball bat or a machete, and if you haven't seen these videos, go back and you'll see them. Live machete coming at me, live baseball bat coming at me. And I redirected both, and the cane got nicked up, got banged up, but when I redirect, it did not break. And it was the Cane Master training cane. When I stood there and held it up for the baseball bat, full swing on a baseball bat, it cracked it in half. So use redirecting. Remember, don't put this, your head, your life. I don't care. There's a lot of great cane companies and they make tremendous canes. Don't trust your life on something like that. My opinion, don't trust it. Redirect it, strike, and get out of the way. So when he swings, one more time the cane, sir. Again. He swings it, redirect it, strike, and move. Thank you, sir. So practice that. Practice in your left, practice in your right. Same thing. Bring it up. As it hits, redirect it. And I mean redirected it because you're not, you can say deflected if you want to. I say redirected because I'm the one pushing it. Which way do I want to push it? So I'm redirecting where it's going. I'm not just blocking. Don't get me wrong, blocks are great. But again, I'm not going to trust a baseball bat or a machete with this. I'm simply going to hit, redirect it, and then I'm deciding what I want to hit him with. So practice, as I always say, make it yours. Hopefully this technique helps. You're brand new with a cane, work that technique. If you're not brand new with a cane and you've never incorporated redirecting, try it, see how it works for you. Gary Hernandez, thank you, and I will see you guys real soon.